I've been totally impressed by his openness to change and his willingness to participate in the transformation of the diocesan school board, for instance, and even in terms of the work we're doing with finances and with curriculum and every aspect of schools. I love his sense of humor. His character is so honest, and I think that I have never been on a board where there is someone who summarizes like an attorney. Brann always gets right to the point. So I think it's really important to tell you that I think he is a wonderful gift to the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston and certainly to St. Michael's and to the many other schools, I think Central as well. He is a great gift to all of us.
In order to appreciate Brann Altmeyer, you have to go back to his family history. Probably the most amazing story involved his grandfather, who owned a grocery store in Wheeling. And he was approached by the bishop at the time, who said, I want you to open up a Catholic funeral home. And he did. To imagine that a bishop would come and say, I want you to have a radical change in direction. He knew nothing about the funeral business, but because the bishop said, I need a Catholic funeral home and I want you to open it up, he opened it up. That's the kind of person Brann is. When our relationship began, St. Mike's Parish, where I was pastor at the time, was going through amazing transformation. I saw Brann, I knew his family, obviously through the funeral business. We would become friends. And Brann served for us on the parish finance committee, which was closely tied to the parish council. And Brann was the person that I could go to for counsel. Brann was incredibly devoted to the mission of the church, the larger church, the Diocese of Wheeling-Charleston, but especially his own beloved parish family. Brann is just absolutely a devoted member of the Catholic community in Wheeling, and Brann is one of the most vocal supporters of Catholic education and promoters of Catholic education. So it is fitting that he received this Bishop Cross Award, and I congratulate him for all the hard work through the years that he's done.
One of the things I always noticed growing up, which I thought was admirable about my dad, was as I went through St. Mike's, being the oldest, there were a lot of parents that get involved with the school board and the school systems, but my dad was always kind of staying ahead of the game. And when I was at St. Mike's, he'd be on the Central School Board, or at Central, he'd be on the Diocesan School Board, or vice versa. And it's never been about where we are, it's been about the diocese first.
While I was growing up, my dad set a standard of unselfishness and concern for other people that I have tried my best to follow, and I really owe a lot of that to my dad. He's always just been unbelievable with other people, just extremely unselfish, and doesn't care about being recognized, and that's just, it's an unbelievable quality.
Brann Altmeyer's a leader, both in terms of his legal expertise that he brings to the table, but his enthusiasm and intelligence and commitment to Catholic education. Brann and I have worked together for a number of years on the school board, and his involvement has been very positive. It takes a village to raise a person, that's been said, and Brann is certainly part of that village. It's a very, very much needed element.
It is a joy to congratulate Brann on being awarded the Bishop's Cross. I know him to be a person who is committed mind, heart, spirit, soul to excellence in Catholic education. He's always moving towards improved curriculum, better teaching, more involvement in school activity and in school life. He's certainly one who I believe is very deserving of the Bishop's Cross Award.
With my dad, he's never been concerned with being recognized for the stuff that he does. Everything that he does for the church has been behind the scenes, and I'm very proud that he gets the recognition with this award, and I think he deserves it.
Well, I, first of all, want to thank Bishop Bransfield. I certainly don't think I'm deserving, but I appreciate the recognition. I also want to thank a lot of the priests who've supported me over the years, and I've worked closely with. Father Jim Sobis really got me into school board work years ago. Father Gina Strowski worked with me on the Wheeling Central School Board for years, and then so many others. But I think the real thanks and the real recognition needs to go to the teachers. I'm a secondary player. Those are the folks that get up every day and make the sacrifices to bring a Christ-based education to so many youth throughout the diocese. I think at last count it's about 6,000. And if it weren't for the sacrifices of the administrators, the staff, and all of the wonderful teachers, what we do wouldn't happen. And that's why I do it. I do it to support the teachers, and I really want to thank them today for the efforts that they've set forth.
Dad, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, you truly deserve this. I love you.